Hi, I'm Bill Dellara, and I am the Chief Product Officer at VOSS. Today's topic is about data sovereignty and why it needs more than local data centers. I read a recent article from Dave Michaels with great interest. It's called Europe Might Build a CX Wall. There is no doubt that Europe is reassessing its relationship with global technology providers. From cloud infrastructure to collaboration platforms and contact center solutions, digital dependency has become a board level discussion. Political tension, regulatory divergence, and the rapid acceleration of AI are pushing many European organizations to ask difficult questions about where their data lives, who has jurisdiction over it, and who ultimately controls the intelligence built from it. In response, sovereign cloud initiatives with European-based local digital workplace platforms for collaboration and CCaaS are gaining renewed attention. Data residency, local ownership structures, and regionally operated AI models are becoming formal evaluation criteria rather than afterthoughts. But geography alone does not create sovereignty, and that's where many digital strategies risk falling short. Sovereign infrastructure does not equal sovereign control. Hosting data in Europe is important for regulatory compliance and legal certainty. For some industries, it is essential. However, storing data locally does not automatically make AI systems explainable, nor does it ensure that access is tightly governed or that policies are consistently enforced. A sovereign data center can still run in an unstructured environment. Configuration drift can still occur. Licensing can still sprawl. AI features can still be enabled without proper oversight. Operational inconsistency does not disappear simply because workloads sit within European borders. Shifting geography without strengthening governance may reduce jurisdictional exposure, but it does not eliminate operational risk. True digital sovereignty is not just about where systems run, it is about who controls how they run. Ironically, the move towards sovereignty can increase operational complexity, and organizations adopt regional CCaaS providers, country-specific collaboration stacks, separate AI environments, and localized policy models, when they often create additional administrative boundaries. Each decision may be rational in isolation, but together they can produce variation in standards, duplication of effort, and reduced visibility across the estate. Multiple tenants, independent security models, and divergent licensing structures make consistency harder to maintain. What begins as a strategy to reduce external dependency can unintentionally introduce internal fragmentation. Sovereignty at the infrastructure layer can therefore weaken control at the operational layer unless governance is designed in from the start. AI now raises the stakes. The contact center is no longer simply a routing engine. It is evolving into a cognitive system that analyzes, predicts, summarizes, and automates decisions in real time. The same transformation is taking place across collaboration platforms, security tooling, and productivity suites. When AI capabilities are embedded across multiple sovereign or regional stacks, governance becomes even more critical. Organizations must determine who authorizes AI enablement, how usage is monitored, and how costs are controlled. Without structured oversight, even a sovereign AI deployment can create operational exposure. Data may be local, but decision-making logic, configuration standards, and access controls can still drift. We must not forget that while AI accelerates value creation, it also accelerates risk when governance lags behind. The missing layer is operational governance. I'm coming to the conclusion that digital sovereignty requires more than sovereign infrastructure. It requires sovereign operations. This means designing environments with policy-driven standards that apply consistently across regions and tenants. It means implementing role-based access controls that balance local autonomy with central oversight. And it also means using automation to prevent configuration drift and enforce operational consistency at scale. It also requires structured AI enablement, disciplined cost governance, and clear auditability so that organizations can demonstrate compliance and not just assume it. In a fragmented AI-first multi-cloud world, governance is the stabilizing force. It is the control layer above the content layer. It does not centralize customer interactions or retrain AI models. Instead, it governs how platforms are configured, accessed, and optimized. The European debate around technology sovereignty reflects a deeper structural shift in how digital infrastructure is perceived. Cloud platforms, AI engines, and CX stacks are no longer simply IT utilities. They are strategic assets that shape competitiveness, resilience, and long-term autonomy. In this environment, organizations need more than sovereign hosting options. They need a governance layer that sits above their collaboration, CX, and AI platforms, one that enforces policy consistency, enables structured automation, and provides cross-platform oversight without interfering with where data resides. This is where operational governance platforms such as VOSS play a strategic role. By managing the control layer rather than the content layer, our customers can maintain regional data boundaries while still enforcing global standards, visibility, and discipline. Sovereign infrastructure decisions and operational governance are not competing priorities, they are complementary, and organizations that combine both will be better positioned to maintain compliance, control AI adoption, prevent cost sprawl, and operate confidently across jurisdictions. If you'd like to discuss this in more detail, please don't hesitate to get in touch.